It's Friday, so I'm back out here in the driveway to share with you news. And the big news this week is actually from New Jersey because my two grandsons graduated this week. Matt from the 8th grade and Tim from high school. Now, luckily, Catherine was out with a camera and she took a bunch of shots. Now, I'm going to show you first Matt's graduation, a handful of pictures. And when you're looking at the pictures, what you want to do is to take a look at Matt's size. Matt, graduating from the 8th grade, he is over 6 feet tall. Here he is. Now, talking about big kids, his brother Tim, who graduated from high school the next day, Wednesday night, Tim is taller than Matt. I think Tim may run 6'4". Luckily, Catherine was out with her camera again, and here are some shots from Tim's graduation. Now let's go to the true crime segment this week. Here's my report. That body of water just behind me is Indian River Lagoon, and over here, if you look in the distance, you can barely make out the ultra exclusive, ultra private development called Castaway Cove, and that's where Ira Hatch lived until 2011 with his wife and his 2 kids. Now, Ira Hatch died in prison this week, and let me tell you why I'm interested. What interests me about Ira Hatch was the way he stole $3 million from friends, clients, anybody that he could find. And the way he did it was this. He was a real estate lawyer, and he created an escrow company called Coastal Escrow. And he convinced clients, friends, real estate agents to use that escrow account to store people's down payments and house payments and things like that. And then what he did was he stole from it. You know, he sent his son to Rice University. He sent his daughter to some law school here in Florida. And everything worked out great until 2008 when the real estate market here in Florida, especially in Vero Beach, collapsed, and you know, he was caught. The thing came apart. Not Bernie Madoff type stuff, but the same basic way of stealing stuff. He was in court. He apologized.
I am sorry for what happened.
The judge wasn't having anything to do with the apology, and he gave him 30 years, which means he had to serve 85% of the full 30 years, and of course he had to move out of that house in Castaway Cove. And of course he died this week, and nobody's missing him. But anyway, like I say, I thought the nature of the Ponzi scheme, using an escrow account for it, was really, really interesting. So that's why you're getting this little true crime segment this week. Yeah, Ira Hatch is no longer with us, but what a clever idea, using an escrow account to run a Ponzi scheme. That had never occurred to me And of course, a lot of luck was involved with that, and he ended up with a bunch of bad luck. Well, I was putting these little pictures of the graduations this week. I was going through my photos, and I came across two that I thought I'd share with you. The first is a shot of Eileen and Mary Kate on the roof of Eileen's apartment in Greenwich Village. Now, the second is a picture of Kathleen, Dennis, and Eileen at Eileen's birthday party in Manhattan. So anyway, there's some pictures I figured I'd show you, and also my news for the week. I realize it's probably a little bit sparse, but what are you going to do? I'll be back here same time, same place, same date next week. In the meantime, everybody take care. Have a nice weekend.